Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast, a deep dive into all things Disney Vacation Club. We share tips, tricks, and insider info, helping you make the most of your membership. Join us for the latest news, reviews, and interviews with DVC experts and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned DVC member or considering your first contract, this podcast is for you. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Hurley and Gary Arruda.
Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. This is episode 76, recorded in the DeFont Leroy Recording Studios in Sarasota, Florida, and Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm your host, Mike in Florida, joined by my cousin and co-host, Gary, in Rhode Island. Good evening, and Happy New Year, Gary Frank Arruda.
Happy New Year, Mike. How's it going?
Great.
That's good. Welcome to 2026.
2026, here we are.
Is this the third year of us doing the Addicted to DVC podcast?
I believe so. 76 is more than 52. So.
That's true. If we go by that, that's a good point.
So, yeah, we've done...
our third calendar year.
I believe so.
Wow, look at us go.
Not taking weeks off like other people.
No, not making any money like other people.
Not like other people.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant to say. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Now, today is, as we record, January 4th.
Yep.
When do you take down the Christmas decorations?
I don't know. She said, like, the religious calendar, like,
you're supposed to do
Christmas.
The 12 days of Christmas ends on the Epiphany, which is, like, January 7th, I believe.
Probably do it next weekend. Are yours are down?
We got half. We did a lot of it over this weekend to get down.
Hmm.
And then everything else will probably come down next weekend, yeah.
Yeah, we still have them up. We still light them, too, outside. And
yeah, I got the Christmas lights outside. That'll be the last thing because that's a pain to do, especially with snow on the ground and stuff.
I got a letter when I lived in Minnesota. I wasn't even lighting the stuff.
Oh, just to have them out there, you got in trouble?
I had them out there, and it was one of those, like, where we had, like, 18 feet of snow, and, it doesn't melt there. And then when it finally thawed, it was just filthy mud, so you couldn't even put a ladder in because it was just dirt. Like when you walked on your lawn, it was just turned right into mud. So I got the ladder. I'm like, I'm not even lighting. Like, how do you even see it? Like they were on our fence or whatever. Stupid Snoopy tree in the front yard. I'm like, I'm not even lighting. I'm like, ugh.
Just miserable. Yeah, I think a lot of people... I saw some people online, like, I forget what it was. Something went viral. It showed, like, they were having Christmas dinner, and the person started, like, taking the tree down at 5 o'clock on Christmas Day.
Oh, really?
I was like, how miserable do you have to be to take your tree down on Christmas?
Yeah, it's nice to have it on at Christmas night, throwing on a movie, right?
New Year's Eve is the best. Like, I think that's the best time. The week between Christmas and New Year's is the best time to have your house decorated.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think. I mean, I get if you have the real tree and you need the garbage people to pick it up and you want to get it out of the house if the thing's all dried out and you got to take it down, but at least wait till the day after Christmas if you have to do it that soon. I also imagine the people that take it down on like Christmas or the day after, they're probably the ones that put it up on like Halloween night. They're putting their tree up, decorating the house, and they want it down as soon as possible.
You think that they're just completely done after putting it up on Halloween?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I wonder. Let us know on our Facebook page when you take down your Christmas decorations.
Social media.
This is called engagement farming parts.
What's that?
I'm trying to farm engagement with our listeners. It's a call to action.
Oh.
It's what professional broadcasters do.
Speaking of, did you run it by your wife about quitting your job?
Well, I didn't get an offer from you yet. Are you going to pay me? Do I get a salary?
Oh, you're going to do you're just going to talk UConn sports.
So I just have to
like Brandon
quit.
Tierney
I'm just going to quit without any audience. I have no audience right now.
Start it up. He got like 12,000 right away. You got a big following. You told me that they travel well.
They do, but they don't travel for me.
40,000 people getting your take on the Army UConn bowl.
That was
game,
a bad
Fenway
game.
Bowl.
That was not a good performance by the Huskies.
Oh, wow.
Coaching change hit them hard. That would be my take on that. I don't think I'm going to take the leap of faith. You could do it. You could start the UConn. Start building up the audience. Talk UConn.
I don't know anything about them, and I don't like them.
That's all right. That's even better. People hate subscribing, then I'll come in and I'll be the hero. and I'll talk.
So what I
good.
got to do is I got to put all the fertilizer and do all the heavy lifting, and then you're going to come when we're making money and quit your job and do this.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds intriguing, though, doesn't it? Just sitting in your office 3 days a week downstairs?
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that for a living, but I would need to have, like, a paycheck coming in. Because I think my family enjoys living in the house we have, and usually you have to pay for, like, mortgages and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are unfortunate, aren't they? All those things are dream killers. Like bills and kids, they destroy any. I still remember Charlie Exotera said that kids were dream killers, and it's so true.
There's some truth to that. You enjoy things about it.
He wanted to get like a CPA, and he wanted to start his own CPA business, but he couldn't do it. Just like you can't do your UConn talk show.
Well, I can't. I could do it. He couldn't
quit his job. And he said because he needed the insurance and it was a steady paycheck, and he said that kids are dream killers.
I also don't think I could not do the UConn talk show and work at the same time. I don't think it's going to take 40 hours a week.
Oh, there's a lot of preparation part. You're going to put a lot, probably just about as much as you do for these two shows.
Exactly. So I think I could do it while working a full-time job is what I'm saying. You just got to give me the Riverside login and I'll start...
Is there a way that you could get away with doing it at the shop?
Yeah, I got an office.
So you could sit there and just talk UConn Husky basketball for 3 hours in the midday?
It'd be weird if a call came in the middle of it, but... I mean, I suppose.
Have a secretary. How many secretaries do you have right now?
I don't have any yet. I gotta work my way up a little more.
If you would have put in for that, would you get a look, or would it just get like thrown away? Like
I think it would just get denied. I'd probably get a call. Did you mean to do that? You put up a job rec for an executive secretary for you? Oh yeah, that was a mistake. Sorry about that.
You go. What do they call them? Virtual VIs, virtual assistants.
Oh, that would be good. I could use like ChatGPT to be my assistant. Take a lot of work off my plate.
I was watching, I don't know if you've ever heard of Dan Martell.
I have not.
He's like a self-help guru.
Is he related to Rick the Model Martell from the WWF?
No, I'm going to promote his book like I'm on Letterman, but here's his book. Buy Back Your Time, Dan Martell. So I was watching, he was doing a ChatGPT thing.
Yeah.
The stuff that this does, like you can connect your calendar to ChatGPT, and then it will analyze what you're spending most of your time on. And then you can adjust down from there. You can put in chats, and you can put like what type of voice you want. Like they even have millennials.
Oh yeah,
they have firm. They have passive. I'm like, ChatGPT does so many cool things.
Yeah, like you could put an email in there and be like, hey, I need to send this to somebody who, is sensitive to certain things. Can you change the wording of it or whatever? Yeah.
So you think that's something that I should use before I send out those 1 o'clock texts to Bill Rossini?
No. I think those are fine. All right, let's get to it. We're talking enough nonsense about optimization. Probably not going to start. Maybe I will start that UConn podcast on our Patreon page. That could be behind the firewall.
Yeah.
The UConn Hour with Mr. Gary.
What's that? Is that you could just do like a what would you do? Just like a 1 hour wrap up? Just
a weekly 1 hour touch base on the state of the UConn Huskies college athletic department.
Connecticut went on a dry spell in the second half, going 3 for 11 from.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about that. I'll talk about the portal and who they got coming in to visit, recruiting news. Talk a little Big East. We'll talk about the other teams they play. Let's do scouting reports. We got we're on the road at Providence on Wednesday. Big game coming up. You think we could get DVC listeners to pay $5 a month to listen to me talk about UConn?
Not just that in general, but just $5 in general just to support the show.
You're getting all access to
our free content for 11 years.
Our rotten, bizarre brains for just $5 a month. You just get full access to it. Well, I was saying one of them's rotten, one of them's bizarre. Yours is rotten and mine's bizarre.
The UConn Hour with Gary. With
Mr. Gary. I think.
When would you be able to record though?
I could do it whenever. I'll do it on my own.
During the week when the kids go to bed.
Yeah. Just get on, just talk UConn. Imagine I started getting guests. Get like Jim Calhoun on there, talk about his stuff.
If you want, I'm the guy who's going to try to reach out for guests. If you want, I'll be your office guy.
You want to be the producer for the show?
Yeah, I can produce. Can I still sit? Yeah, I was just sitting here.
You can't talk unless I speak to you. I'm going to turn your mic off, and you're going to run the soundboard. So I'll have like clips, interview clips, and like highlights. But Mike, play clip 3, and you play it. It's like for 3, yes. The Huskies are up by 6 with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the half. And I'll be like,
put all that together?
I could do it, yeah.
All right.
I mean, we need to get at least 3 people saying they would listen to that, and I'll do it.
So hit us up on the DVC Addicts if you're going to listen to the UConn Hour.
With Mr. Gary.
With Mr. Gary. You're going to have to start working on your logo. You've got some real cheesy pictures, right, with you and UConn gear?
I mean, that's another thing for ChatGPT. I could have a logo in seconds for that. Don't you worry. All right, let's get into the top. What are we talking about today for DVC, the first show of 2026?
Little DVC news. We got a notification from our good friend Ken Cabot about discounted Disney gift cards that are at Sam Club. They run specials a couple times a year. And I believe the math came out to almost 15% off.
No,
it was in
about
the
7%, right?
No, it was a little bit more. Let's go to our social media.
Because it was $185 for a $200. So that's $15 off at $200, which is 7.5%. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, you're right. I'm sorry, because it was a little bit better. Yeah, it was 7.5, so it's a little bit better than your standard 5% that you get with using a Target card.
So the nice thing with the Sam's Club one, though, in theory, you could use your Disney Visa Rewards card to buy it, and then you get an additional 1% on that. So you're really getting like 8.5%.
Okay.
Because you're getting the 1%. Well, that would be, if you have the advanced one, that's considered a supermarket, so you get 2% on that. So I guess 9.5, because then you can use your rewards.
Gotcha.
Your Chase Visa rewards to pay off dues as well.
Now,
on that.
Is this a game that you're participating in, or do you just go to the month to month?
I just do the monthly. Maybe this year I'll hoard some occasionally. The whole point of me doing the month to month is I don't want to put out all the money at once, which is still what you have to do with the gift card. You just save a little bit.
Correct. Yeah. Because before you used to be able to go month to month on the gift card, and that's what I had been doing.
That was I did that. If I saw a good deal, I would get a couple gift cards. If not, I would just pay it on the credit card that month.
I always had like a couple hundred in reserve just in case I couldn't get a deal, and I was still able to pay my dues.
Right.
Because I always wanted to be just a couple months ahead, worst case scenario, if I couldn't get a good deal. But you're always getting a 5% with Target, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I could just once a month, I could buy, a couple $100 in Target gift cards and keep them aside. And then if the really good deal comes up, buy a couple more.
Just plan for next year.
I'm just planning for next year going forward because, right now I have 260 points. But by this time next year, who knows? I could have 400 points.
Really? Is there something that we don't know?
No, there's nothing we don't know. But you just never know. When that right contract comes across your email, you got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
I think 400's a really good number to get to. It's a nice, solid, round number, don't you think?
Yeah, see, now I'm looking at 5 because I want that 150 and 50.
Well, because you still have the California.
Grand Cal one of these days.
Those are tough, man. They're tough.
And that 150 Saratoga. That one just left. It was 1 star, unfortunately. And they jumped on it.
Yeah, sometimes at the end of the year they were pushing them through real quick to get ahead of that $500 increase, so I think contracts are going quick at the end of the year. I haven't gotten any notifications lately. I think we're in a little. There hasn't
been much out there.
Slow
I
down,
check every day. There hasn't been much out there.
People take the break. I bet a lot of the brokers aren't working around this time of year. So
think they're working your schedule up there?
Yeah, absolutely. They got a couple of weeks off around the holidays. They'll be back at it next week. We'll probably see a big influx in about a week. Because this is when the dues come due. No pun intended. we'll
so
see a
you
bit.
think there's going to be some panic, like let's just get rid of it now so we don't have to pay our dues?
Yeah, we'll get on the monthly, but we can't do the $3,000 in dues or whatever it is this year, you know.
So then, as topic, we might start seeing a little more Veros coming up with the high.
I could
their
definitely
high
see
annual
that.
dues.
Yeah, those are going to get harder and harder to unload. I'll tell you. If you're a Vero owner and you want to get out of it, you got to do it. I think it's now or never. Because the dues aren't going to plateau. They're only going to go up. They're going to be over $20 a point soon.
Yep.
A couple years, right? The way they've been increasing, 2-3 years, they'll probably be over 20. That's
and
a
with
lot.
the dues, I've run the numbers. It's a very hard contract to sell. I mean, not to sell off, but
to sell yourself on.
Yeah, no, to sell some rooms. Like if you said,
gotcha.
I want to just sell a couple nights to pay my annual dues. With those annual dues, it's hard to get to that $20 a point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
the
quite
break-even
there,
point. It's very difficult with $14.
Yeah, because basically what you can rent it for is what the dues are per point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, you're almost break-even, so you don't get a lot of use out of it if you're trying to do it that way.
And you'd almost have to use all your contract just to break even, so what's the point there?
Right, unless you want to use it.
Just don't buy one.
Yeah, unless you want to use it every 3 years to get a really good room at Vero at the 11-month.
Right, if you want to do the cottage or whatever.
But that's the only reason. Yeah, I don't think a Vero is a great one to have. I would say you're better off doing like Hilton Head then, because those rooms are harder to get generally.
And their dues are, I think,
slightly
$2
lower.
less.
Yeah. I mean, Vero's a better contract for you because you can get there a lot easier.
Right.
But I don't know. But yeah, I mean, do you have Sam's Club? You're a Costco guy, right?
I joined Sam's Club a year ago just to get the deal on the card, so I do still have a Sam's Club membership.
How much is the membership?
It's like $50 a year or something.
All right. So you got to buy a few. If you only use it for gift cards, you got to really take
we
advantage
haven't even
of it.
set foot in a store. We really do need to because they are so much different than Costco.
Yeah. I don't go to any. They don't have really any around here. Any of them. There's no Costco in Rhode Island at all.
Yeah, Costco is a great place. That's kind of on the higher end. They just have really good quality meats, produce.
Not to get off topic, but I heard that Costco, they don't make any money hardly on what they sell. All their money's on their memberships.
It's pretty much all on the membership. Isn't that crazy?
That's a crazy business model, and they pay
really
their people
is.
really well too, from what I hear. I think the cashiers make like $25 an hour starting.
Oh, they make some bank over there. They do really well at Costco.
Yeah. It's run like a small family business, kind of, on a big level.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds like you've heard the same thing where they make all their money on memberships.
Yeah, it's pretty much 90%. It's the product that they sell is pass through.
Yeah.
And the gas is basically just getting people in the building.
That makes sense, yeah. But I did see there was Ken's our financial advisor for the show, for sure, because he always sends across the gift card deals.
Yeah,
whenever he sees them.
I mean, we can say it now. It's a new year and it's official, but he has been named our chief financial officer.
Oh, that's great. Good promotion for him. It comes with a
Yeah.
0% pay increase at a 0% pay to start.
Yep. Ken Cabot is the CFO of both brands as well.
And he gets a good cut of the 2025 revenue share, so we lost about $1,000 on the show. So he owes us $100 for
He owes us
last year.
$100.
But
He can
hey,
use it as a write-off.
That's a good point. But he sent one over that Google, like the Play Store. You know, like you and I are Android guys. The Play Store had the deal for a few days.
It was ridiculous, and then it would go, and then it would come back. It was really strange.
I didn't do it because I was trying to like crunch the numbers, and I went back and looked at it, and I missed it. But I didn't even know you could get them on there.
I had no idea.
Now I look, there's always a deal on there for different
there is. I
cards.
had
Not
no
always
idea.
Disney, but for different cards.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
I'm looking at it. I'm like, if I want to go to Topgolf, it was like 25% off the gift card. Why not just buy a $100 gift card the day you go? If you're going there anyway, I'm going to spend $100 or something. So, Definitely going to be checking that out more often.
Yeah.
Just in general. But the Disney one's really good. That was 10%, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's about as good as you're going to find unless you really play.
Yeah, you're right.
Play the games. Right. 10%'s about as good as you're going to get. Yeah, and even for me, I could pay the dues. It's not like I can't afford, but I still, even 10%'s not worth it for me to pay all at once. If I could save the 10% over the course of the year, buying a couple hundred a month here, a couple hundred a month here.
Right.
But to put out $2,000 to save $200, I'd rather just pay it over month to month, even for that. Just for me. I like spreading the pain out a little bit. Same thing with like an annual pass. If I was a Florida resident, I would absolutely pay over, even if they charged a little more, which they don't.
Well,
but even if they charge $5 more a month than buying it outright, I would still spread the pain out. That's just the way I like to do it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a no-brainer because you're not losing. You're technically losing 5 to 7 to 10% by not paying it all off at once on a gift card. Right. But with the annual payment, it's the biggest no-brainer because it doesn't cost you a dime to go on the month-to-month.
Actually saves you money because in theory you're making interest on the money you're not paying up front.
Right.
A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Anyway, anything else to say about the gift cards?
Negative.
When's the make or break day?
15th.
The 15th, I thought so. Yeah, I checked the other day. I'm still signed up for the auto pay, so I'm just going to
I got to go fart around because I'm probably just going to do the gift card. I'll tell you what, it was convenient too.
My question for you, though, if you don't have the full amount, can you pay like a partial payment with a gift card and then the rest goes on auto?
Yeah, I think you can do that.
So if I had like $500 in gift cards, I could just pay that towards the dues, I
believe so,
and then pay the other $1,500 over the course of 12 months.
That'd be a good question for our CFO to get back to us.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah.
Our social media.
Because I haven't tried that either since they changed the rules. Before, absolutely, you could do it because you could pay each month with a gift card if you wanted to. Now you cannot. What else did you want to talk about here? You said you sent me a link about the DVC opening reservations for the Top of the World Lounge starting this year.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think the Top of the World Lounge is one of the most mysterious lounges in the world. I mean, it's more intriguing than some of these champagne bars in Miami and New York City. Nobody knows what the protocol is to get into these places. I mean, you had to be staying there. First, it was you had to be just staying on property. Then you had to be staying at Bay Lake Tower. You had to have the direct membership. Right. Now you can supposedly book up to 60 days out if you just want to go on a certain day. I can't see for the life of me how to do that. I've been on My Disney Experience. I've Google searched. Can't see how you can book because it doesn't even show up like as the unavailables when you Narcoossee's and Topolino's. You know how like when things are available, it'll show you the times, and when they're not, it'll just say this is currently unavailable for the time that you're searching. No idea how to book. I have no idea either. It says owners must call DVC member services in order to make the advance reservations. Oh, okay. So they make it again harder. You got to have
online booking is not offered at this time.
30 more people in a call center to do something where the technology knows if you're DVCY or not.
Yeah, which their technology cannot, because if you do mobile shopping, it gives you the discount no matter what. Yeah. Yep. Mobile checkout with the app.
Which to me is amazing.
That's a great perk for me.
It's a great perk, but I'm just saying how does that not work?
Right. They just can't differentiate.
But yet, if you want to use their lounges or something, they can check that.
They know instantly. Yeah.
Yep, and that's probably exactly why you have to call member services, that they have to verify that you're a DVCY.
Right. I will say, we went to the Top of the World once. I was less than impressed. It's a nice view from up there. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, the lounge is nothing special. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way.
I loved it. I didn't like it the time that you and I went because it was jammed.
Right.
I went another time with Susie, and there were 6 people in that lounge, and it was phenomenal.
But that's just still not my scene anyway. Like, I don't mind going to the fireworks and seeing it from up there, I guess, if I was staying there. I wouldn't go out of my way to go there, though.
I think the time that we did it was we did the, we might have done the boat cruise or something. Or it was one of those Saratoga stays where there's nothing to do.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't think, and especially, like, my kids aren't going to like it. There's not food there. Like, they have little things, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, they have small plates. They have that dessert party, but I don't know
That's
if the kids
$55
get a discount
a
for
person.
not having sauce.
Yeah. No, probably not. It might be a little less for kids, but even that, like, my wife doesn't drink, so it doesn't do me any good to book a $55 dessert party that's based around cocktails, and she doesn't even have it, you know?
Nope, you're right.
And plus, I can't go anyway.
Yeah, you can. We'll do it. We got to do that boys trip one of these days when we both buy contracts that we don't need.
That's true. Combine some points and do something stupid for no reason.
Exactly. You're buying 100 change points to upgrade the family, and what are we doing? We're staying at the tree houses with Schaefer.
I would like that. Yeah, so that's, I mean, I guess it's good because, like you said, you have no idea. You show up and they're like, oh, sorry, it's booked. You're like, book? You can't even book it.
Yeah.
At least now they could say we're sold out and there's a way to actually book a reservation.
Right.
There's nothing worse, in my opinion, than being offered a perk and then not being able to use it by no fault of your own.
There seems to be a lot of that going around.
Because that's kind of like, you tell me this is something you could do, it's why you upsell people to buying direct. Is, oh, you have access to this lounge, and then when you want to use it, there's all these caveats to it. Like you said, all these mysterious rules. Yeah, exactly.
I don't like sweets. So I got to pay $80 for a charcuterie board?
Yeah. And
or a
so
flatbread pizza that you're elevating up from Contempo Cafe?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. And then you said you wanted to talk about, what else, some things you want to do with this show in 2026 moving forward?
Yeah, well, we can table that because we're going to talk a little bit about, I think we were going back and forth about the Animal Kingdom Lodge refurb.
Oh, correct. Kidani
We love
Village.
it, do we not?
I like it a lot. It looks good. I like that they kept some things. Like that dining room table, they kept that in there. Obviously, the Murphy beds are great. The artwork looks good. It's a lot brighter in there. The walls are white, but they kept a lot of artifacts and like really cool looking things. Obviously, the laminate floors instead of the carpeting is great.
Yep.
Has the drop down under the TV as well. In the main area. This is the one bedroom. I think the studio is the same, though.
Yeah.
I've only seen the one bedroom video. Kitchen looks great. New appliances. Counter looks nice.
Bathroom looks good.
Bathroom's
One bedroom
phenomenal.
looks amazing.
Yeah, really nice. They did a good job. The tub looks nice, and the shower. They did a really nice job with that as well.
I mean, it seems to me that each refurb keeps getting better. Like, I thought what they did at the Contemporary was amazing. Animal Kingdom might even be a little better. Animal Kingdom just, it's not my thing. It's fine. I love having the Savannah view. I love their restaurants. That's just not my style of room.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to appreciate what they did. I mean, you being an owner there, do you think it's better than Contemporary, or is Contemporary still?
I still like Contemporary the best. I think they killed it with the furniture in there and everything.
And the pictures.
And the pictures. This one, you know what I really like, though, about Animal Kingdom and what they did with Kidani, is they didn't overdo it cartoony. Like, they added in a little bit, but they kept it like real-life animals, and the pictures aren't just Lion King animated. It's still a little more subtle.
I think the map is kind of cool on the pull-down bed. It's very subtle, but it's cool, isn't it?
I like the map because that's a big draw to that resort, is the different overlooks and the different savannas they have out there and everything. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm excited to see what they end up doing with the DVC rooms in Jumbo, because those are going to start going under as well.
Yeah.
I assume they're going to be the same, but maybe not. Maybe they'll be slightly different. Maybe they'll try to differentiate them from one another a little bit.
I just hope they're just a little different from the regular hotel rooms, because that's what's always been special about DVC.
Well, they almost have to be because of the way they're set up. But I know like the Kidani and the Jumbo DVC rooms were pretty much identical with furnishings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So my guess is they're going to be the same, but I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit different in each one. But if they do the same, I'll be happy. If they add a little twist to it, that'll be really nice. That'll be a good surprise. I wasn't super worried, like you said. They seem to be really doing a great job of knocking out the recent refurbs of the DVCs. I can't think of a bad one with the Murphy beds that they've done. Like when they convert from the pull-out to the Murphy bed, I like them all. I know people don't like the boardwalk, but I think they did a good job with that one.
Oh, they did a great job with the boardwalk.
I mean, Boulder Ridge is fantastic. That might be the best one, honestly.
Yeah, Boulder
Contemporary
Ridge
and Boulder Ridge are both
job.
really good. And Poly's good too. I don't know. They did a good job with all of them. They did a really good job with all of them. Beach Club was just okay. That's not my favorite aesthetic anyway, so
yeah, I'm a fan. I like that color.
I like the color, but I didn't love, like, there was nothing about the old room that was like, oh, this is incredible. And there was nothing about the new style room that was like, this is incredible. It just felt like a very subdued room, which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying they did a bad job, but there's nothing about that resort inside the rooms that blows me away. Everything else about the resort I really like at Beach Club. Obviously, the pool is great. The common areas in that DVC building are fantastic. Some of the best on property, I think. Just the rooms themselves aren't my favorite. You know what's crazy to me?
What's
just
that?
As we're talking about rooms, one of the rooms that's starting to show its age the most is the Saratoga rooms, I think. Because when they did those are some of the first ones that got the refurb, and they didn't put in all the extra like connectors and chargers and the dimming lights.
Okay, yep. So
like those rooms, even though I still think it's a great studio, and I haven't been in the one bedroom there or up, it's already showing its age a little bit. Like they didn't do the pull out under the TV. They only have it only sleeps 4, so you only have the pull down Murphy bed. You don't have the extra charger outlets like you do in all the newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it just shows its age a little. It's funny how quick things change over just a couple years.
Just
3 4
of years. You're exactly right.
And I guess that's why they're on a 7-year schedule, right? Every 7 years they get something, and then every 14 it's basically stripped down to nothing. That's the schedule they're on. Pretty much.
Yes.
No, but I'm excited. I want to see the Kidani. When we go this summer, we're actually staying at Jumbo, so I'm most likely going to be in the old style room one more time, because I don't think we're going to hit that Jumbo refurb schedule, especially in a value. I'd be surprised if they start with the value rooms for the refurb, because I think the Jumbo refurbs start in May, and I'm going in July, so I do not suspect I will catch the refurbs. But you never know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Or maybe I'll be checking in and they'll say, oh, we actually don't have any of the value rooms that you booked, so we're going to upgrade you to a regular one-bedroom or something like that. You never know.
That would be a nice little surprise.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, the value one-bedrooms, how many do they have? Only like 4?
Yeah.
So the odds of it being out of commission are higher than most other room categories, right?
And that would be the easiest for them to do.
Oh, yeah.
Is just take them off line and give you an upgrade.
Yeah, because it's a one-bedroom, even if it's in
You'd be
Kidani
happy
or
with
Jumbo.
a regular one-bedroom.
Absolutely. Yeah, if we went to Jumbo to check in and they said, actually, we don't have any rooms here, we're going to put you in a newly refurbished Kidani one-bedroom, maybe that's fine. I'll walk over there. No big deal. It's the same resort. I like Kidani anyway. But no, I was happy with the refurb. I was excited to see them, and I think they killed it. I think they did a good job.
Agreed.
It'd be really hard for them to mess it up. Just with the pattern of what they've been doing.
They've just had a history of doing a knock-up job. They're doing a really good job, so I don't foresee any issues in the future.
Is Copper Creek the last one with the couches?
Yeah, because the Grand is old. They're due for a full refresh.
But they already had the pull-downs.
They have the pull-downs. That was part of their soft goods a few years ago. Copper Creek, I'm thinking, because of the quirkiness of Old Key West, which is coming up for a hard.
Yeah, but they have the two
refresh.
beds anyway.
Yeah, they have two queens. Holly has off the top of my head, without really going bang, bang, bang down every resort, I think that might be the only one.
Yeah.
That still has it.
Yeah. And I know that's on the docket coming up too.
Yep.
Very good. What else do you have?
Just moving forward with the show, Gary Frank.
Yeah.
I think I want to get more guests on.
Okay.
And that's what one of our listeners said. I'm always interested in listening to other DVC owners. I love hearing their stories. I also enjoy when they participate in a general show just for a little variety. Ken Jeffries on our DVC Addicts Facebook page. I agree with him 100%.
Well, yeah, we record pretty much Sunday nights at 8:30 Eastern. So if you want to come on, let us know.
It's an open invite.
Yeah, give us a heads up. Give us some dates that work for you, and we're happy to talk. Gives us a week off on show prep, too, because we get to let you steer the ship when you come on. That's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
You hear less of us, and it's easier on us.
Yeah, you could watch a college basketball game. You start doing your prep work for the UConn Hour.
That's right.
And I think this is an interesting one with our friend with two first names, Clint Robert.
It's Robert.
Best and worst 6-day split stays for resort-only and park-heavy stays. 2 DVC resorts per stay.
I like that.
I like that. You kind of get creative a little bit.
That could be a good topic.
You and I will definitely differ on that topic.
Yeah, that could be a good topic for pretty soon, in the next couple weeks, I think. We could probably hammer that one out. I had an idea for a show. Let me know if you think on this. Do like a full rank, 1 through 14, of the main pools, main DVC pools. Rank them from 1 to 14. Because there's some really good ones, and then there's some just okay ones.
That's a difficult one, because there's some that I haven't used.
Yeah, but you're aware of them.
That's true.
Well, and I'm talking about like the pools with the slide, the main attraction pool. Because I know you're a quiet pool guy, and you like some of the off-the-beaten path. But if you're talking about a family, and they're big into the pools, and they want to know which ones have the best.
You're going to be talking about Boulder Ridge, correct? I mean, granted, Copper Creek you can consider that to be their pool.
Well, I guess you could take it as an overall. Yeah,
because I would consider the main pool at the Grand Floridian, their new main pool. I think that's part of the villas because it's closer to the villas
pool with the splash pad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's part of it. We'd have to discuss. Yeah, because Copper Creek and Boulder Ridge are two separate properties, and so you have to do different pools. You
would, yeah.
Anyway, that's one of the ideas I had. I think that'd be a good one as well. But I definitely want to talk to more people, and I'd love to talk, and it's probably harder to solicit those people, but the people that have questions about DVC, they're new to it, they don't know. We did have an episode like that, and I liked it a lot, but I like talking to people that are on the fence or looking to get into it on their first
I actually have one. I have an email that I haven't discussed with you.
Okay.
They don't own DVC, and they want you and I to be the guides.
Oh, that's a dangerous
proposition. So that's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And this person also has stayed at like numerous club levels.
Ooh.
So I'm like, well, if you're, and he said, I'm fine coming on the show. I'm like, well, if you want to come on the other one, our sister podcast,
yeah,
we would love to talk club level. That's a
Absolutely.
topic that we don't really touch on much because we haven't really had much experience.
No, not really.
Other than at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but
right. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be a good one. So, yeah, I like that idea. I want to have more people on, and then I want other experts, other podcasters, too,
yes,
that do DVC shows. I'd love to have them on, talk about their stuff as well. It's not a big community, but there's definitely enough to go around. You know, there's a lot of people out there that really like it. So, I'm happy to talk to anybody. That's all I got. I don't have anything else.
That's it. All right, I'll wrap us up. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at DVC Addicts. Email the show, info@addictedtodvc.com, and join our Facebook group, DVC Addicts. For my cousin and co-host Gary in Rhode Island, I'm Mike in sunny Southwest Florida. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again next week.
Thank you for listening to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. We want to hear from you. Email us at info@addictedtodvc.com and follow us on all socials at DVC Addicts. We appreciate you being a part of our DVC community, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Thanks again for listening, and welcome home.